So I get on YouTube and I'm just looking up all kinds of weird stuff, and like I'm getting into all the channelers, trying to see what they're all about. I'm getting into everyone. I've been through like a world religions class. That was kind of fun. I went to all the different ones, and you kind of see how it is.
Like in college?
In college, yeah. So I went to like, you know, the Buddhists. I've been to the Hindus. I've been to the born agains. I've been to the Baptists, the Jehovah's Witnesses, the Jews. I've been to all of them. I like to see how they think. So eventually I was on YouTube and I was trying to figure out that Book of Abraham thing. And somehow in the related videos, I find Ida Smith getting excommunicated for reading the sealed portion. I'm like, okay, that sounds, I gotta watch this one. And well, that one caught my attention. So then like the very next video I watch, of course, is Christopher. And he's, it's the one where he's trying to make the case for the Book of Mormon, how Joseph Smith had all made it all up. And then how he made up the whole sealed portion. Of course, I hadn't read the sealed portion yet, so I wouldn't really know very much. But you know, the first thing I thought when I saw Christopher is, man, I need to give this guy a piece of my mind. Yeah, I saw him like Ezram from the Book of Mormon, and I'm like, this dude is just masterful. No, I really just wanted to tear his face apart because it wasn't that I was hesitant about it. It's kind of how I saw him at first, although I didn't have much context. So, of course, I had to investigate. So I did. What changed my mind is whenever I'd come across things that I hadn't thought about before. And the information would come in, and then I had something new to base my thinking process off of, which made everything you were saying finally make some sense.
What are you going to do about that? Where's your piddling subsection now? Does it say St. John's Gospel must be censored? Do I, who've read Freud and know what the future of an illusion really is, and know that religious belief is ineradicable as long as we remain a stupid, poorly evolved mammalian species? Please.
What the Book of Mormon is, and I have to say that when I read the Book of Mormon recently, I didn't read it all, what impressed me was that it's an obvious fake. He was a convicted charlatan. He was a convicted con man.
No, these are all falsehoods. You should do your research.
Well, I think I have.
Honest and intelligent people will never accept just one side of a story. They'll never accept anything that is told to them on the cuff or hearsay, where they're told such and such about a person. An honest and intelligent person would investigate the claim, him or herself, if they had an interest. Most people would rather that I be a fool, a charlatan, a deceiver, a manipulator, because they don't want these things to be true. Because if these things were true, then it negates every single religion in the world. And people gain their personal value from religion. And so it's their hope and their want that I am a terrible person, that's a deceiver.
Somebody can show you some gold plates underneath the blanket and you might think that you're seeing something.
Whether my claims are true or not does not negate the information that transforms lives.
When you read the sealed portion, it's made to make you think about religion and the way that it works on our mind. It makes you think logically about different things that have been set up in society that control the way we think, that actually get us to act inhumanely towards one another. So whenever you come across that and you start seeing things that you hadn't really considered before about the way you think, and that if you change your thinking process, you'd actually be more humane, then that starts to make sense to you. It has allowed me to become a more nice person because there's not those prejudices that I used to have.
That's the message of this work. There is no other. Any person in this world that comes up to me and says,
Christopher, I believe. Now tell me what to do. You think I'm going to tell them to give me all their money, give me their wife, give me their this or that or this? No. Because there's been many that have. And I've said this one thing. Do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. Nothing more, nothing less. That's all you need to do. Treat other human beings like you want to be treated in the same circumstance, if you were in the same circumstance. That's how those human societies exist. I've been there, folks. I've seen it with these imperfect eyes. I've seen an advanced society of human beings where there's no judgment at all, no measurement. You can do all these works, you can believe all these things. When it's all said and done, it comes down to one thing and one thing only. How do you get along with another human being? Because if you're going to live forever in an advanced society, you've got to be able to live with those human beings. And you've got to be able to be happy and not cause them unhappiness. And the way that you cause another person unhappiness is that, Georgia, you got to do this or you'll be damned. You should do this. You should do that. No. The way to cause them happiness is say, what is it that you want to do, Georgia? Religion doesn't matter. Priesthood doesn't matter. None of these things matter. What matters is how you treat another human being.
The arguments that it's not trustworthy. But when we have somebody who's handsome and well-dressed, who can stand up and tell a fairly good story, let me tell you, there's power. This is what they always do, my friends. This is what Joseph did. He demeans the word. I'll tell you something. He produced another book because this one wasn't sufficient. Muhammad produced his. Everybody produces theirs. This is the book, and they're...
The guy is a wacko. He's just not in touch with reality.
What are you going to do about that? Where's your piddling subsection now? Does it say St. John's Gospel must be censored? Do I, who've read Freud and know what the future of an illusion really is and know that religious belief is ineradicable as long as we remain a stupid, poorly evolved mammalian species?
What matters is how you treat another human being. Nothing else matters to your creators. Nothing, nothing, nothing.
So now I say to you, a new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another, as I have loved you, that ye also love one another. By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye have love one to another.